Going live, cause it is so. Feel the pain. Step on the deck. We need to stretch. Mama the truth, playing it cool, wipe out the sweat. Get in the zone, king on the throne, I'm about to flex. Home I'm thrown and by their opponent, show me who next. Play in the field, look alive. Slide, die, line, dry like Dion on prime time. I'm 0 to end, while bun down when I settle in. I break ground, steal the base when you not around. Golden glove with a triple.
Into the box, Brett Gardner, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Brett Gardner.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey! Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And he powers the cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. The next 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson picks it up. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Next to stand in is Aaron Judge. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Heading out towards shallow right. Peterson has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey! You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Leading off the inning, it'll be Austin Riley. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up. And now the first pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
One and two.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Acuna digs in now. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Behind 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Here now the 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. His career line against Garrett Cole comes in with 6 hits in 18 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Cole gets the sign, coming at him with the 0-1.
0-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And it's 1-2.
It's 1-2.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
The 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Gardner is there. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in the long ball threat, Luke Voigt. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And he fouls this one off. So 1-1 home. Here's a pop-up now. Freeman has room in foul territory. He's got it one away.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So the next to bat will be Gary Sanchez. First pitch on its way.
Ball up there.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Yankees are out in front, 1-0. Now to bat, Adam Duvall. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Adam Duvall.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
At the ball.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Hot shot down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Duvall rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Wow, you got to love this aggressive swing here. Gets the barrel of the bat out in front of the ball and just rips it down the left field line. Absolutely no play on that ball the second it left the bat. Nice job picking up the runner.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. But this guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 0-2 once more.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Here comes the 1-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Changeup laid off down around the shins. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Popped him up. Voigt is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Jock Peterson.
Next up is Jock Peterson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And now the first pitch. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Comes set, the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0-2, here it is. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Swanson stands at second with 2 gone. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. Halfway home tonight from the Bronx. All even at 1 apiece.
Of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all is in the street.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's batting .381. First pitch on the way.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Albies picks it up, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Clint Frazier.
So bases are empty with one out now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. Here's the first pitch.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 0-2 home. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On the ground near home. Over to first, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
At the plate now, Austin Riley. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. didn't work. But now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. One strike now from Cole. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a line drive to left. Frazier gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. The score remains tied 1-1. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The center fielder, Brett Gardner.
Now here's the pitch. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 3-1.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
And it's fouled away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So next to bat will be Aaron Judge. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Now another 1-2. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Duvall will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Next will be the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball one, no strike.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike one. Popped him up. Albies has got it, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still tied 1 apiece. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
The 1-0 home. There's a slider taken for a ball.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
3-0 to him now. Lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Next to hit, Adam Duvall singled in his last at-bat. Set. Here it comes.
Inside, ball one.
There's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. As a look, now the pitch.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
1-1. And he fouls this one off. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Ready now is Travis d'Arnaud. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Full sets. First pitch on the way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
Yeah, he's grinded this one out, and he's got a chance to get through 7 strong innings, Dan. That's got to light the bullpen up.
Yeah, and it does, Mark, because you sit out there in that bullpen, and once that starter gets through the 5th and through the 6th inning, the tension starts to calm a little bit out in that bullpen, where you only have to get 6 or 7 outs, not 8 or 9 outs. So a job well done so far.
Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he's throwing a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Luke Voigt. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he clobbers this one, but this is going to be a foul ball as it clears the wall. Wind up and the 0-1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And the pitch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. And stepping in, Gary Sanchez struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Acuna is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The shortstop,
Now to the plate, here is Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called the strike. Here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
He didn't get him to offer at that pitch right there, but that big 12-6 curveball is definitely part of the reason he's having such good success in this one.
Duvall able to track it down for the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Score remains tied 1-1.
Concentrating my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God, not television.
All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the veteran DH, Eddie Rosario. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Jonathan Loizaga will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 43, Jonathan Loizaga.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
And he takes ball 1. The 1-0. Fouled away. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here it comes.
Oh, that's inside.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And it's fouled away. Just out in front of that one. Still 2-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Here now the 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. This one up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 on its way.
Count 1-1.
Weak roller right side. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ozzie Albies for his career in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's set and the pitch.
Ball.
1-0. Here it is. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. One and one, the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still tied 1 apiece. Kyle Muller is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 66, Kyle Muller.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. And now the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Whoa, that's kicked out.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. LeMahieu is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batter, left fielder.
Now into the box, Clint Frazier, who sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A bouncer to the left side. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 29.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gio Urshela. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Duvall gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 1. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the third baseman, Austin Riley. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. One and 1 to count. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Here comes the 1-2. It is looked at for ball number 2. High in the air out to center field. After it is Gardner. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So here is Ronald Acuna, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's inside.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Advantage count, 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Fouled off. pitch on 2-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Looped over toward first. And this will get taken in at first for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Digging in next, Freddie Freeman. His prior history in this matchup, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Frazier is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Tie game headed to the last of the night. The Yankees looking to celebrate in the Bronx. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
The center fielder, Brett.
First offering on its way.
1-0.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Albies brings it in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. So let's take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. Chopper to short. Swanson brings it in. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. And now a pitch on the way. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Fouled away.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Giro, on a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
In now, Luke Voigt. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He could make these fans go nuts and secure the win if he can place a ball deep enough into the gap. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
1-1. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-2 pitch. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And that misses ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Here's the first pitch. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Now to the plate, Adam Duvall. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Adam.
Clay Holmes takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 35, Clay Holmes.
Here's the first pitch.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. And he misses 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Leaps, and he made the catch. He took one out of the stands. Santa Maria. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Chopped towards the second baseman. Gloved by LeMahieu. And that's the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
So now into the box is Travis d'Arnaud. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Judge is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Braves 2 and the Yankees 1. Richard Rodriguez takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Stepping in is Gleyber Torres. Base knocked to the outfield, could score the tying run from second.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Chopped weakly up the first base line. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 1 out and a runner on second base. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Grounded softly down the line toward first. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
And this is the case of a guy taking one for the team. I think he could have gotten out of the way of this one, but he leans into it and puts himself on board. Now he represents the winning run, so it's a good move.
Come on now and pinch run here.
Number 14.
Into the box, Clint Frazier. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. And we'll see what he can do with the tying run at second, the potential winning run at first with one away. 1-1, the count to Clint Frazier. Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. Little tapper down the first baseline. That's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
He takes a look at strike three called, and that's as important as they come there. Two big outs now.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Next, it'll be Gio Urshela. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, if your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Tapped up the first baseline. Two big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Last chance for the Yankees. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Atlanta Braves secured their 10th victory of the season. Kyle Muller gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Richard Rodriguez closes the door for the save, his 8th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Klezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.